I just saw you while I'm talking, please grab a chair if you've got one nearby. I'm just going to use it for balance in anticipation of the new year. So we're going to be doing our full body warm-up. This is our head to toe, get ready for the day, get the blood flowing, get the body moving, get the fascia moving, get the muscles moving, getting our minds moving, so we can face the day with a little more alertness and aliveness. And as always, we're going to finish our live session with dancing because this is a dance channel. And that's what we do here, and it's something for everybody, I promise. It's something that you can all do. And I am sorry today if I don't have Ari here, so I can't really see your questions and comments, but I'm gonna say thank you. I know you're there, and I'm so grateful that we are all here together, starting the day together. So, planting your feet onto the ground as we do, gluing them there, all parts of them, thinking about the tips of your toes, the middle of your toes, balls of your feet, your arches, the outside of your feet, your heels. It's all stuck to the floor, and you're rooted like a great big tree, and your lower part is super sturdy. Lower part is a little bit loose. If you want, take a deep breath in. And out through your mouth and in through your nose. And out through your mouth. And grabbing hold of your chair. Loosening our knees. Not really bending, not a proper bend. And coming back up. And bending and coming back up. And bending, coming back up. Bending, coming back up. Bending, coming back up, and leaning forward, making your body like a board, so you're not bending over, you are just leaning in and coming back. And you can use your chair for balance, but try not to use it as something to take away from your body. Dig the movement, dig your toes into the floor to bring you back. Feel the weight coming off your heels, even if they're on the ground. You're leaning forward and pushing in with your toes to come back. Grabbing on just for balance. And we're going to take our square, which is our shoulders and our hips. These are the four corners. We're going to shift it over onto one leg so that this leg is free. And using your ankle to tap back and forth. Not with your whole leg, we're going to get to that. Start off with just your ankle as tapping from one side to the other. And it's going from one side to the other. Just try and use your ankle. Isolate that ankle and lifting up to the ground, and it's going back and forth. And then pointing and straightening, and pointing and straightening, straightening. Around in a circle, and around in a circle. So I'm switching my chair instead of turning my back to you. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So taking that square, shifting it over onto our supporting leg, and using our ankle to tap our foot back and forth, feeling that ankle work. Yeah, it's coming up into the air, and then up. Sorry, we did the from side to side, that moving, pointing and straightening, and circling around, and circling around the other way, and switch over again, just turn around, it's much easier, and we are going to be going up onto the balls of our feet and back again. That I got a little warm up, feeling those move. And again, we're going to take that weight, shift it onto one leg, and put one leg out to the side. You're rested on the balls of your feet. And we're going to let's start parallel. You're leaning into it. Feel your weight over that leg. And then pushing into the ground like you're pushing the ground away from you. Come back to your supporting leg. And we're going to repeat. Pressing to the ground, coming back. Pressing to the ground, and coming back. Ground, and coming back. Into the ground. Back. And into the ground. And coming back. Let's turn that out now. Towards it and away. So you just rotate it outwards a little bit. And coming back. And move to the other leg. And placing on the balls of your feet. And keeping parallel to start with. Leaning into it and pushing to the ground to come back. Leaning in, pushing to the ground. Turn it out now. So you're still leaning into it and pushing away and leaning in, pushing away, leaning in, pushing away, leaning in. Thank you so much. I can only see from a distance here, so I can't really read it, but thank you for being here, Fireflies. All right, so let's just do a couple up and downs with both feet. Raising it up and lowering it down. Doing a little more legs today because we've got our chairs. And this one, and then we're going to move into our back stretch. Leaning forward, feeling a pull on your back leg. And then we're going to come up to the middle and we're going to bend down. Some of the stretches in a different part. And switch your legs. And leaning forward. And coming up. And then keeping your weight in the middle, bending with legs. And pressing the ground to come up. This one is much easier if you're holding on to something. You can pull it forward and back if you want, or you can just keep it where it is. If you want to stretch a little more in a different place. And the other leg. I like to move it around a little. That's because there's so many different parts of it. So coming back, we're going to be bending our knees, tightening your legs, and putting your knees right over your toes and pressing to the ground to come back up. Tightening your legs, engaging them before you go downwards and pressing to the ground. So they're working all the time instead of just bending and straightening. Be doing our upper body. So I want you to just, from about here, it's almost feeling like the middle of your rib cage. Hang towards the chair, coming back, towards the chair, coming back. And you're waving back and forth, but only to one side, like the wind is blowing, only from over there. And switch around, come back. Yeah, go to the side again. And going to go back to the first side. And let's make this one more of a stretch. And come up and a stretch. chair, a little too far away because I want to stay straight while I'm doing this. And twisting to the side, giving that a stretch. And coming back and to the other side. Nice big stretch. And come back. And stretch. And come back. And stretch. And come back. Maybe a little closer. And feel a twist right in your waist here. And stretch. And back. Move back to that first side. And roll your shoulders backwards. And then forwards. And butterflies as you go about your day. Every time you think of it, you're going to take those shoulders and roll them back. Feel that your chest coming up to the sky. Remember to do that so that you get the muscle memory into your posture. And let's lean it back. Putting your head to one side, going backwards a little bit. Now, if you're not very bended in your back, you're just going to be moving your shoulder blades. Just push your shoulder blades to the back. Feel those working. But if you are used to doing bendy things with your back, switching to the other side, you can do that. And then turning your head to the other side. And put the chair to the side now. Guys are ready to move at it. And nodding your head, yes. And shaking your head, no. Lower arms. And elbows going up and down. Just your elbows. Try and leave everything else just kind of limp. Like it's just your elbows that are going up and down. And as they're going up and down, they're kind of rotating forward. So it's not just an up and down movement, it's a turn and rotate. So it's like my palms are facing backwards and my elbows lifting up to the side. It doesn't have to be a big movement. So you are rotating your palms to the back, lifting your elbow up and back down. Palms to the back, rotate your elbow up and down. That's the movement you want. And this is something we're starting to exercise now because we're going to be using our elbows a lot. So we want to feel where they are so that they're ready to move. And now give your shoulders a little slump forward. And I want you to pull them back using your shoulder blades. Feel where your shoulder blades are. We're going to be breaking down our movements. So if you feel your shoulder blades, recognize where they are. That's already a plus. And moving our arms up and down, but let's kind of clench them down and open their fingers wide to come up. And back down, closing our hands, and coming up, and going down, going up, and going down. Let's do the same thing to the front. And going down, going up, and down, and up, and down. So we have been working on our merengue, and you know the steps. Not only because you've been on this channel, but because you use them every day. It's right, left, 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 right, left. I can go on and on. So the important thing is just to keep your feet moving, and we're going to be moving our arms. We're going to be going forwards and backwards. We're going to be rotating in a circle. And when we're moving our arms, we will move them up and down. And let's do what we did today. Open those palms. happy movements. And we'll put our hands on our hips. Try and think about that rotation. So you keep your elbows to the side and they come in here instead of falling to the back. So this is where you want your elbows. It's like you're putting your hands on top of a big skirt or whatever it is. You can think of something where you would want to keep your arms nice and broad and to the side. And we also put one hand on our heads. And this one we're closing the elbow in. Now we're going to be finishing this movement, which is just going down your body. This one we keep it close, and in ballet we never really touch our arms to our body. We keep them away, but in this one we keep them nice and close. So we're going to be doing right and left. And we've been rotating in a circle, and we've also been doing exercise. We're going to add the other foot today, where we've been turning out to the one foot out to the side and coming back again as we're going in place. And then we're going to do the other foot and coming back and just turning this one out. So we're doing that because we are going to eventually move on to stepping turns. So if you're not a spinner, we have turns where we spin on one foot. If that's not your thing, or you don't feel stable enough to put that in choreography or out on the dance floor, you can do stepping turns. So we're stepping in the direction we want to go and going around in a circle. So we're just kind of getting that movement ready to go. So that is going to be our merengue, and I will shout it out to you. So what to do. One arm up, behind your head. Moving forward. Moving back. Letting that one fall down. Other one's coming behind your head. Supporting back again. Letting that one fall down. Right foot coming out. And the left foot coming out. Arms coming out to the side. Elbows staying in place. Just your forearms coming in. Creating a circle. The other way. Elbows stay up to the sides. Now arms are going to go up, open those fingers. And down. And again, open the fingers. Hands on your hips, elbows to the side. Let's do one more, 2 foot to the left. One more. Good job, butterflies. Yay. That was great, Flutterflies. I am so happy to see you here, and I am wishing you all the best in the new year, and I can't wait to see you again here. And one of my resolutions is to do more for you guys, and we are going to be picking up our choreography workshops again, having fun with those, and maybe do some other styles too, and some more technique, some more body mechanics, and all of that stuff, so that we can learn a little more each time. And I try to do things that you can apply to any style of dance, wherever you are, and whatever you're doing with it, whether it's on the dance floor or in a class, or in a recital or performance, that if we have a little more technique, we have a little more fun doing what we do. So that's what I want for you guys to love what you do. So I will be seeing you all in the new year, if not before, but maybe we'll hop on again for a live and a chat, and just to see how we're all doing. So my Flutterflies, my love to all of you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you very soon.